Do, do, do. Another one bites the dust. Do, do, do. Another one bites the dust. And another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. What an introduction. And I know you all know what I'm talking about. This is a good day for me. Wonderful day for me. We are at this time experiencing the Sahara Dust Storm 2020. It is here. It has blown in. It's affecting the United States on the Gulf Coast. Yes, the Sahara Dust Storm 2020. But you know, my favorite person is going to name it something else. What do you think he's going to name it? Right? What he called it, the Hong Kong flu one time. Says many, many names for things. He is biting at the bits, waiting to say the African dust storm. The African dust storm. Ooh, you know how many people are going to freak out? It's from Africa. We hate Africans. Send them back to Africa and the dust will stop. Anything is going to happen. I promise you, my baby, 45, is going to name this the African dust storm of 2020 because it's historic. This has not happened since 2002. Wow. This is a big, big, big deal. And I like to tell you that I, Satan, take all credit for this dust storm. All right? Don't be trying to say this or that. It's a natural occurrence that happens. I want my credit for everything I do. And this Saharan dust storm is my doing. Believe it. Believe it. There's going to be channels everywhere that I am encouraging to continue to tell everyone it's the end of the world because of a dust storm. You're going to sneeze. You're going to cough. Your nose is going to be congested and probably run too. Nasty, nasty, nasty. We're going to have eyes watering, you know. But, you know, people be trying to make it a nice thing. It is terror. It is meant to be terror. They're like, oh, now that the Sahara winds are blowing, we don't have to look out for hurricanes. We are hurricane free. Enjoy yourselves while the hurricanes are unable to form because of the dry Saharan air. Forget y'all. Forget y'all. Nobody cares about a little hurricane for a week. It ain't like the whole season is canceled. You're so dumb. Then, you know, the other thing they say, for you romantics, you will see such lovely sunrises and sunsets, oranges never seen before. Yeah, take your butt out there. Take your butt out there so all that bacteria in this wind that's whipping around gets good and deep in your little nasal passages and lungs. Go on. Take pictures. The sunrise and sunsets are going to be beautiful, extraordinary, wonderful. Hold on. I have to take this call. Hold on. I'll be right back. Hello. Listen. No, I don't. I don't make deals. No. I'm not going to make any deals. No, if you have respiratory problems, I'm not just going to just go lightly on people, you know? I've been made a fool of several times trying to make deals. You know, that little Billy Boy or Jonathan, whoever. Okay, Johnny. That Johnny down in Georgia, when I met him and his fiddle, you know, they rewrote that time when I was trying to make a deal because I was way behind on souls. and that I had a golden fiddle I would give him if he beat me playing the fiddle. And if he didn't, I would get his soul. And they blew that out of proportion. I mean, listen, I wouldn't gave him no fiddle. Why would I give him something pretty and cute? So that's a lie. That's a lie. And then, I went first, which I was trying to cut him a break. We should have tossed a coin and seen who would go first, because after he was pumped up after I played. That's all it was. If he would have went first, I would have blew him out the water. Little Johnny would have been gone. They said I had fire, just fire. You know what the fire? I bring the fire. I bring all the fire. You want fire? There you go. There you go. You got fire. I bring it, man. Fingertips, beautiful, everything. I have the fire. So don't be coming here trying to tell me about any deals. I don't want to make deals. I'm not going to make deals. And I tell you, I wasn't desperate. So don't be calling me about nothing else. You hear me? You call me again if you want to with some crazy stuff. Okay. All right. And make sure that you put out in the news that I am not desperate. I'm not. Okay? The little Johnny boy, I went down to Georgia. I was on vacation. I was on vacation. Okay? So get it straight. Yeah. Leave me alone. Don't call no more. Sorry for the interruption. Just people trying to, well, anyhow, back to the wonderfulness of the dust storm. I can't tell you enough about it. It's going to affect Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida. We always take Mississippi out. We don't even say Mississippi name if we can help it. They nothing gets in their head. I don't know. It's like some kind of force field around them. We just don't talk about people in Mississippi. But yeah, Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, and Florida, and Georgia. Georgia down there too is going to feel the effect. So this is going to be so much fun, people. I can't believe how much it's going to do and be. That phone call got to me, people. It really did. I'm not going to lie, I guess I was desperate for a soul that day. I was desperate for Job. I have never been the same, since that first deal I tried to make with Jesus. It changed me. It changed me, and I'm at the point now, one time, shame on you, another time, shame on me, and third time, just so I've had my 1 and 2. Two L's, and even though America always thinks when something happens, it's the end of the world, and they don't even know it's other people around, and that's why it's so fun to mess with them. Americans just always like when it's over, it's over. This is about the 60th time they have run and said the world is ending, starting with America. They don't see it anywhere past themselves. So I will always fool with them, but tell the truth, I'm just gonna have to say I was hurt and wounded and had to gather myself back. And I'm gonna let Dorothy tell you about what happened, okay? I just can't discuss it, all right? All right, enjoy the dust. Talk to you later. I'm gonna be doing more things 2020, so don't worry. But write it down. Satan's Dust Storm 2020 historic, hasn't been seen since 2002, and I blew that out the water. Okay, I'm going to do my little song, my little theme song for today. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust, yeah. Dun, dun, dun. Another one bites the dust, and another one gone, and another one gone. Another one bites the dust. Hey, gonna get you too. Another one bites the dust. Bam! Okay. He's had his fun, and, he keeps falling back and making deals. He just gets full of himself. But you know who was the first loss he took and who he was talking about? It was Jesus. Yeah, he tried to make a deal with Jesus, and that didn't go so well. And till this day, whether he admits it or not, he's always looking some way, somehow to make a deal. I'll give you money. I'll give you fame. I'll give you a husband. I'll give you a wife. I'll give you children. I'll give you this. I'll give you that. He's always making those deals. And this boyfriend is the one. Try it again. I promise you. He's been making deals, and he's going to continue to make deals no matter what he say. He is desperate, and you got to know he's always desperate, trying to get you to die in a life of sin, to give up your soul to him. So I know you may feel sorry for him. He's a little sad about this loss he had, but we rejoice in the loss he had. So let me just read you the account. He says fake news or reported wrong, but this is biblical. It's in the Bible, has lasted for centuries and will be going on for centuries. So I'm just going to read this to you really fast, really short. And I want you to think about it in these times in 2020 when everything seems so horrible, okay? Like I said, Matthew 4, verse 1 through 11. Then Jesus was led by the Spirit into the desert to be tempted by the devil. After fasting 40 days and 40 nights, he was hungry. The tempter, we know who that is, came to him and said, "If you are the Son of God, tell these stones to become bread." Okay? Jesus answered, "It is written, man does not live by bread alone, but on every word that cometh from the mouth of God." That's what we live on, people. People in stores trying to grab this, trying to grab that, afraid of starvation, afraid of not ever having enough. And it says, but we live on every word that comes from the mouth of God. Then the devil took him to the holy city and had him stand on the highest point of the temple. And he said, "If you are the Son of God, throw yourself down, for it is written, he will command his angels concerning you, and they will lift you up in their hands, so that you will not strike your foot against the stone." And Jesus answered him, "It is also written," okay? We can always do that. Someone will tell you scripture, blah, 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 blah. You got scriptures too. You can say it is also written. "Do not put the Lord your God to the test." You know, we even in the Old Testament, I have to explain about this also, because I'm going to say it is also written in the Old Testament. One of the judges was called, and he didn't believe in his calling, Gideon. And he did 2 tests for God. He said, "I'm going to lay this fleece down here, and if it's meant for me to do it, the fleece will be wet and the ground won't." Then he did it again, vice versa. The ground will be wet and the fleece won't, and God did both of them. So Gideon did put God to a test, and God did accommodate that. And even doubting Thomas, he didn't believe. And so God came to him and said, "Now you see." The others believed, and they hadn't even seen me. And now I had to come and show you me, and now you believe. So when we say putting God to a test, I guess we would say the context is important. Sometimes we need God personally to show us ourselves. No one else involved. Just me, you, and God. And he would do this. Here was a third party. This was somebody else telling Jesus to do this to prove something to me. We have to ponder these things. So the Old Testament and the New Testament does give written witness to test. And believe it or not, God changes rules as he sees fit. And it's okay, but it was godly. That's the final test. What is godly? And showing Satan who you are, who's beneath Jesus' feet, he didn't have to do that, and he didn't. So sometimes you need to be aware of that. So it do not put the Lord your God to a test. Again, the devil took him to a very high mountain and showed him all of the kingdoms of the world and their splendor. All this I will give you, he said, if you will bow down and worship me. All right, material things. This was the big gun. The first thing, fail, eat some food. Second thing, you'll be saved from injury and disease, and we're going through disease 2020, right? And if you do this, you'll be saved from disease. So we had hunger, disease, and now it's greed, right? He said, I'll give you everything that you see if you will bow down and worship me. Jesus said to him, away from me. All right, that was it for Jesus. You look crazy. All right, go away from me, Satan, for it is written, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Man, please, you quoting scripture. Yeah, okay. You got some scripture. You got some scriptures, but this here's the bomb. This is the last one in the bomb of everything. Keep pouring through this, pouring through that, pouring through that. And people will. Look at this, look at that, look at this. But the top dog said, worship the Lord your God and serve him only. Then the devil left him, and angels came and attended Jesus. Wow. So this here is Satan trying to make you believe that he don't make deals. He do his best. And it ain't a simple little request. He come, hey, steal that pencil. I got your soul. He took Jesus places, showed him things. He was doing miraculous things right there too. You know, we only look and say, well, Jesus the one turned water to wine. Jesus walked on water. Satan be doing some miraculous stuff too. And people get it confused. Yeah, Satan does miraculous things. He does. He'll show you this. He'll give you this. He makes things happen. But those things happen for your detriment. Jesus' things that he do miraculously isn't just for you alone. It's for you and others. It encompasses more. It grows instead of shrinks and divide and rot. This flourishes. It prospers. It invites in love. You see how people can get a little scam going on in their car. Girl, you better go down there and get your request this and this. They giving out extra food stamps. Girl, you better go over here and file out that W-2. They giving some land and a mule, girl or man. And these people go for those schemes, and then when they get caught, they praying to be saved. I will not fall, all this stuff. But they have to face the consequences of action. And so when you're doing great things, the consequences aren't something you go screaming and praying, save me from. They're welcome, they're invited, they're known. There's no mourning, you know. So we know the difference. We be playing, but we know the difference. So sorry for Satan, and I had to go behind him and tell the real story. But, you know, I just want you to always remember, Satan is on his game, and he brings the fire. Until next time, stay safe, during this dust storm. This too shall pass. No conspiracies. The world doesn't begin and end with America. All right. Love y'all. Bye-bye.